Now that the NBA finals are over, all we have left is baseball. And now the baseball season is a couple months deep, and we are really getting into the dog days of the baseball season. And I think this is a really interesting topic. I saw on a baseball account, Minor League Grinders, which is a hilarious account. If you've ever played or worked in minor league baseball, you have to follow this account. But on this account, they had a video of what I assume is a strength coach warming up his team, all in costume with a whistle. Everybody's looking ridiculous, but my perspective on it is that every single person in there is doing the warm up. The buy-in is 100%, and I think that's really, really strong. And I think that is a really, really important concept to understand when we're getting into the dog days of summer here. So as the dog days are going, I think probably getting into, I guess, let's see, they started in April, so probably around 80 games played already. Patterns are setting in. Variability is going away. You don't want to become a sagittalized person, and to become a sagittalized, overly extended person, you need to become patterned, and that is what ultimately the baseball season becomes. It becomes the same routine every single day. You get to the park, you warm up, you do your lift, you take BP, you do throwing program, you do all the same stuff every single day for 7-8 months of the season, and your variability goes away. And as your body becomes used to that, it is now able to predict that that's going to happen, and is going to turn you into a patterned individual, and that is going to eliminate your body's ability to do a lot of different things, which is a very essential part of injury prevention, performance, and just general health. So once your variability goes away, now we have a little bit of a problem from a strength and conditioning standpoint, because now I can't do all of the same things. I don't have access to all of the same things that I need to have access to keep you healthy and resilient throughout the season. So something that I'm doing at this point in the season is I'm introducing brand new movements that hopefully they have never seen before, that may be a little bit challenging, and is going to get them out of their patterns. They're not going to be able to just go through the motions. They have to put thought into the exercises. They have to be present in the weight room, and they have to really focus and work on doing this brand new exercise. I think that is a really important concept. I'm going to be very creative with the lifts. I'm going to do things outside of the box. Maybe I'm literally going outside of the box and doing a workout on the field, or I'm doing a workout in the parking lot. I'm trying weird things. I'm changing up the music. I'm doing all sorts of things to get them to notice that this is not normal, this is not their pattern, and that their body it cannot stay in that pattern and keep them in that over sagittalized world. I want to do fun things. I think that I don't know if that's what that strength coach was doing in that warm up that I was talking about earlier. I don't know if that's what he was going for, but when I used to work in baseball, we used to do all sorts of fun things. We used to do techno stretch, where we would just pretty much dance for 15 minutes. And 15 minutes is a huge exaggeration there, but we would do. What else did we do? We did Major League Monday, where the guys would just run around and pretty much do any type of warm up that they so chose for certain reasons. But we were just trying to do fun things. We were trying to keep it fresh. We were trying to not be stiff, because there's so much monotony. There's so much pattern in a baseball season that I know that they need to get out of that pattern and stay variable. I think that is really, really important. And then lastly, you have to understand the volume that has already been put onto their system, and all of the volume that is about to be put on their system throughout the following X amount of days in the season. So there's a lot of things to consider, but I think first and foremost, we don't want them to be overly patterned. The more patterned that they are, the stiffer they're going to be, the more prone to injury they're going to be. And I think that is something that you absolutely have to prioritize going forward, especially starting now in a baseball season. And this is something that goes for all seasons, right? Like, it's not specific just to baseball. I think it's more exaggerated in baseball because it is such a long season, 162 games, or pretty much every single day, no off days. It just becomes so repetitive over and over and over again. You want to keep it fresh, you want to keep it fun, and you want to be able to get rid of that pattern, because the pattern is what is going to hurt most people.